Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Glad you could attend. Come inside the tent, Movie Maniacs, here at the Final Cut, as I, your host, Mark the Movie Man, take you on a ride through the film He Never Died, brought to you by Jason Krawczyk, who wrote and directed this film. He may be a distant relation to me. I'm not quite sure, though we do share the same last name. And we also share a love for film that comes through in this film that stars Henry Rollins as Jack, who is this guy who's just trying to live. He's trying to live a simple life. He's keeping to a vegetarian diet. He doesn't do a whole lot with his day, sleeps a lot, and his life pretty well consists of very mundane things. But we soon see his life get thrown kind of asunder and get riled up when he discovers that he has a daughter, and that daughter shows up on his doorstep one day, and that starts things for him, and we soon get more and more revealed about Jack and the fact that he has been around for a long time. He can't die, and even though he wants to try to go back to his simple life, he can't when something happens to his daughter that makes him fall back into his old ways, something that he thought he had finally escaped from. I know it's a bit vague, but I'm trying not to ruin too much. You do get it, though, that the main character, he never died. He's a hard guy to kill. In fact, he can't really be killed, and he's played by Henry Rollins perfectly. I loved Henry Rollins in this, but I've loved Henry Rollins in almost all the films that he's been in. When he was in Feast, loved his role there. Lost Highway. Here, his character has so much depth to him, and you can feel that history that he has, and that he's just trying to stay on the straight and narrow and try to lead the peaceful, calm path, and he's seen it all too. I love how he plays this character. You get that impression that his character is really not surprised by much of anything, and he just takes things as they come, and you're like, but he's also got this really dark side to him that we start to see as the film moves along. So loved how we get more and more revealed about his character, and then we finally get the reveal at the very end what his character is, and it will surprise you. It surprised me, actually, and it also made me hit the Google to do a little bit more research, but really enjoyed the Jack character. Now, Jordan Todosi plays Andrea, and I mispronounced that name, I apologize, but I enjoyed her character as well. The dynamic between her and Jack really was interesting, how she's kind of lived a bit of a wild life. She's a little bit more, she lives more than Jack. Jack just seems like he's just trying to go through the motions of life, where she's living life, either good or bad ways, but she's still experiencing things, and Jack has experienced too much, and so there's an interesting dynamic between these two, and you do get the feel, though, that Jack, while he's trying to resist it, does have some fatherly instincts that start to shine through, and so really great things there. This production design is fantastic in here. Things get bloody and gory in here as well. Very humorous moments as well, some dark humor in here too. A great combination, but I tell you, I was engrossed in this film from start to finish, and it was from when Henry Rollins first appears on screen, really has you questioning what exactly is going on, and even when you get some answers, you don't get all the answers, which I also enjoyed about this script. It doesn't spell everything out for you. There is still some enigmas in there. Now, I heard that it's trying to be set up for a series, like a show series, which I can see in this, but you can watch this by itself and still enjoy it, I think. If you're a Henry Rollins fan, if you're a fan of stories that involve demons and guys who can't die, and just an unusual story, I think you'll really get a kick out of He Never Died. I know I did. I enjoyed it a great deal, got engrossed, and really, even at the end when I didn't have all the questions answered, I was okay with that because I really enjoyed this film. So if you are a fan of Rollins, if you look for something different in your indie horror film, you may want to check out He Never Died. There is some action in here, not a whole lot to till near the end. But there's dialogue and characters in here that will keep you interested in the film, even during these slower moments. So check it out if you will. If you have seen He Never Died, leave your comments down below. Make sure you subscribe as well. Love to hear your opinions on this film. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, till next time, keep that ticket stub.